it's Dave. Welcome back to my channel. Today is Monday, and we just finished a busy Sunday of gardening. I spent pretty much most of the day gardening, so I guess it's Monday the 4th, and we are going to get going here and just do our 5-minute rundown. I know it's not lunchtime, it's later in the day. It was a busy Monday at work. That comes first, so I'm going to do the check now. It's starting off, as always, with our berries, and there's all that nice, beautiful new mulch Natasha helped me do yesterday. This has all been sprayed, of course, with the 7. Trellised up that because he wanted to grow up there, so I trellised him up over there. So nice that they're growing. Those are my big pepper plants, and I have not seen any new big peppers come off of them. Although, hold up, oh, spoke too soon, spoke way too soon. It looks like up top there, and I might do a better lunchtime video tomorrow. It looks like I have 1, possibly 2 coming in on the top over there. Got some peppers over. Oh, I got to pick these peppers. They're getting a little bit past ripe. I got like half dozen on that one, and the back one's got probably as many. Berry watch. New raspberries are coming in over here. That's a nice thing. She picked that clean yesterday, so I don't expect anything new from there. Over here, we still got that whole patch in the back over there. And they just have, looks like I got 2 black ones. Those might be ready sooner than I thought. None of the raspberries look like they've come in yet. I've got a whole bunch of hopefuls, but nothing that actually, that's going to be a nice set if that fills out in flowers. So, nothing much too worth picking today. Maybe I get them, maybe I'm not going to get them. Who am I kidding? All right, let's move on to our potatoes. Okay, potatoes. Starting off down here. That late bloomer, he looks like he's doing all right. And the original one looks a little sad. It looks like I might even lose him. Gosh. This one was a 50-50 guy, but now he's pushing out the top. Looks like he's doing really nice. This one would shock me if it makes it, just because this has not been one of the better ones. The deer really got to him. This was another one that was like a 50-50, but again, this one's rallied back. If you look at this, looks like it really didn't want to die. And then, of course, probably the only one of the 8 that I planted that I might get potatoes out of is going to be this one, because he's just thick with the foliage. Looks wonderful. Sprayed him down. We haven't had rain in a couple days, so I might actually water these on my own. Now, the boutique potato plants, not potato, tomato plants. I call them the boutique because I went out and I selected seeds based on a friend of mine who's a more experienced gardener, Ron in Pennsylvania. He said, if you really want to grow tomatoes and you want to get the best ones, and he gave me a list of like 12 types of seeds that you typically don't see around here, so I had to order them all. Most of them I had to order. So we have our tomato plants coming in here. And might have to do a little trellising, pruning there, because they look like they're all over the place. But I just don't have any fruit sets on this, and I suspect the reason why I don't have fruit sets on this is I don't think they're getting enough sunlight. They're getting enough sunlight to grow foliage, but not enough to set fruit. And I had that problem indoors over the winter, and that's where I learned that from. So I call these the Fab 4. There's number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. The reason why I call these the Fab 4, and you can probably tell from their stems how thick some of them are, is these where, that's a good, thick, firm stem. These grew over the winter, and they made a ton of fruit over the winter. And I decided to move most of them outside. Most of my stuff is outside. I only have a few tomato plants left inside over the summer. And these 4, there was originally 5, 1 died. These are the 4 that made it through the winter. Don't know if they're all going to set fruit or not. They might be past their prime. Who knows? But I just didn't have it in me to kill them or throw them away just because of how much fruit they made over the winter. So I'm letting them do what they want to do out here. It's no harm to me. Over here, this is the Park Swapper Improved. He had a new offshoot up here. Oh, looks like something's been eating his leaves as well. Something's been munching on those leaves. So, gonna have to address that. I guess it's time to get the 7 out. Now over here, this is the one that got hit from the storm damage, and it doesn't look like, looking down in here, it doesn't look like he really took that much of a beating. So he might actually rally back. He lost some of his height. He's about half the height of what he was before the bark came thundering down on him. Now over here, oh, that looks like it needs to come off. But I've just got amazing fruit sets coming on. The next 3 plants are this one, and this one are just really, they're going to set a lot of cherry tomatoes on these guys. And they got flowers coming in. I mean, these sets just look amazing when you look at these sets. Let me see if we get the camera in there. Yeah, just got amazing sets coming in on these guys. So these guys are really, they make me happy when I see ones that are this successful. This one here, I don't know what's going on with him. He's got good foliage. It looks like he wanted to flower at some point. It just didn't happen. This one here, I think this is the one, yeah. So this guy's got good top growth, but his bottom, the leaves got all kind of funky like this. And I should get the snips and take that out. And I didn't know what was up with him. So what I did, which is what I did for the 2 on the end that I'll show you in a second. What I did was I changed out the nutrient solution, and it really gave new life to the 2 on the end that I'm about to show you. See, these leaves are just not happy. And I don't know if he's going to set fruit. And I don't know if, I think that's disease. I don't think that's insects. I'll spray the 7. This one here, this is a Supremo. He's got a nice fruit set going on him over there. Look, I got 2 coming over there. These look really nice. And I got some more cherries over here with some nice fruit sets coming in. Oh, fruit sets all over here. Another, this is a Moskva. Although this might have cross-pollinated with the Supremo next to it, because Moskvas are usually round, at least the ones I had over the winter round. He's got 3 or 4 good sized ones on it. Now here's some of the sad news that comes with this. I've got some bottom end rot on these, so I might as well just take these off now. And that really kind of bums me out. And what I don't get was I redid their nutrient solution. In addition to redoing the nutrient solution, I made sure I put in the cow mag. So why, if I had plenty of cow mag, did these bottom end rot? I don't know. I don't know how these bottom end rotted, but I'll add some more calcium tonight. Oh, from the tomato plants that died over there, this is one of the seed potatoes. It's funny, it didn't rot. Maybe this is a new one that'll grow. I'll save this and see if I can turn this into a seed potato. Don't know if that's even possible. I had holes, like divots in the ground over here, so I took one of the bags of the potato plant that failed and I just filled in so I don't break my ankle on those things. All right, moving right along, let's get into our greenhouse. I can see over here, I think these were the squashes, if I didn't get them confused. And I think these were the, I gotta boost him up. I think these were the cucumbers. So I got 4 cucumbers there, and I thought I had 4 squashes there. I guess time will tell. Lettuce is coming along, nice. All the way at the end are the celery, and I don't know if the celery is what it's gonna do. Whatever this plant is, it's some type of spice that Natasha wanted, so I planted those. I don't even need that bar up on there. This is not doing anything. And then these are 5 tomato plants that I'm probably going to move outside. If you watched, oh, look at those, all those flowers that are coming in over there. Just really nice getting the flowers over there. Flowers are right there. I'm probably going to move these outside. Oh, look, I got a long, weird-looking tomato coming in on this guy. Oh, and I got another fruit coming in there. So he's already setting fruit inside here. He's got some cherries coming in right there, if we can see that. Wow. So these are setting fruit already on the inside. I'm thinking of moving those outside to a bigger bucket. Again, the lettuce is doing well out here. That cherry plant on the end there, it had its ups and downs. It looked good, it didn't look good. This pepper plant here, look, we have new pepper coming. So he's doing well. I got another pepper there, he's doing well. 2 peppers there. I don't know if I can get them both. See if I can get it in the shot. Oh my gosh, 3 peppers. So 1, 2, and then there's a third one hiding up in there. So we did get 3 peppers off of that pepper plant. And he's got flowers up there more. Oh, and I got peppers growing in over there, if I can get that in the shot. So my indoor peppers are now starting to play ball, which is a good thing. The lettuce, of course, coming in up top. Lettuce is doing nice. I have a couple tomatoes in here that were originally intended to be moved outside, and I just didn't do it. And perhaps that's something I need to get to at some point. Decisions. Now, for anyone following the channel, I had some basils. Those 2 over there fell over. They are now trellised up correctly. Got a little pruning and trimming to do up in here. Not a big deal. This basil up top is nice. I could definitely get some basil leaves for something to eat. Oh, this basil fell over. This is the basil that has a house guest. He has a dill house guest growing in there with him. So he'll have to get trellised up soon enough. Oh, and the one in the front row, that fell over too. So I got a couple of those to do. So I got 2 more. I just tacked up 2, and now I got to tack up 2 more. But that's, you know, it's the life as a plant farmer. This is the tomato I'm letting grow downward just because I've never done that before. He doesn't look too bad, and it's nice enough out today. We'll look at our orphans, see how our orphans are doing. He is going to need some trellising at some point. The peppers, the swinging peppers that came in the swinging pots, looks like he might be setting a pepper there. Oh, and there's a flower. If I can pick that up, there's a flower right. It's hard to get the camera in there sometimes, but there is a flower right in there. So we do have a flower. I don't expect much from these. Anything grows from these, it's just a bonus. They need pruning. I trellised them a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. They could use a little more trellising because they're growing all over. I still got to blow all this out. Haven't done that yet. That's coming. Oh, look at that. Somehow. Oh, because it was just clipped. So I gotta do a little more love on this. You can see I got the leaves. This is just getting the leaf blower, and oh, there was a piece of bark left over on these. Yeah, but the leaf blower makes short work of that. It only takes 30 seconds. Just a matter of me remembering to do it. These tomatoes look like they're doing well in here. I picked, not that long ago, I picked a whole bunch of cherries, and I'm going to make a chicken Caesar salad. I might try to blacken the chicken on the stove. If you can see, I've got baby cucumbers coming in on here, and it seems like I have a decent amount of them. This plant's really funny because if you look down here, it looks like it's dying from there, and then up here it's doing really well. Oh, and I should probably look at its nutrient solution, which is not bad. That's got to get trellised up. That's sticking down. That's not hard to do. He'll go up today. This is growing sideways, so I got to fix that and figure out where to put that. Again, there was a whole bunch of cherry tomatoes on these that are going in my salad tonight from yesterday. Our pH readings, this one's at 683, that's at 595. Now something I'll show you about these, and in order to save battery life, what these meters do is after the first 5 minutes, they switch to taking readings every, I think it's 10 minutes or so they don't constantly burn up the battery life. So if you got these and you're using them and you want to get an instantaneous reading, you don't want them reading from 10 minutes ago, you just shut them off and turn them back on, and that forces them to read. So luckily these are basically right where they were before, so there's nothing that's really off on these. Let's see how well we're doing on nutrient level. Our water's doing good there. Doesn't seem to be overly low or problematic. Make sure both sides are in. And down here, the 27 gallon, let's see how we're doing here. He's not low or anything, but he's about 2 inches down, which means, and that'll happen when the lettuce starts to drink. Now, when I grew lettuce inside over the winter, I only had a 5-gallon reservoir bucket. So that thing would go down a lot faster. Now, I've got a 27-gallon reservoir for these. So even if they drink a lot, it's not going to be as noticeable. Sometimes I'd come out over the winter and my 5-gallon bucket would be 3/4. Sometimes I'd come out over the winter and my 5-gallon reservoir bucket would be 20-25% left in it. You know, just enough for the pump to go, but it was really, really low. So this is really nice with a 27-gallon reservoir. It'll go down some when the lettuce starts to grow, but I won't get the critical level. So I really like that. It's very, it's a nice touch. So anyway, this is my 5-minute, not quite at lunchtime check. As always, I thank my 5 or so viewers from tuning in to watch. Things look good today. I don't really have much to do. This is one of those easy days. A couple of blackberries, a little trellising. Knowing myself and how I can be lazy from time to time, I'm probably not going to do anything today. So there's nothing that is that critical that cannot wait until tomorrow. So I'm probably just going to let everything slide today. And I'll get to it tomorrow when I do tomorrow's either lunchtime check or gardening after hours. Who knows? But things look fine. Beautiful weather. We're in the mid-70s, I'd guesstimate, and very low humidity. So this is just a wonderful DC day. So I thank everyone for tuning in. Looking forward to a happy and a wonderful week. I hope your week is going to be as good as mine is. I believe it to be. And thanks again for watching. Likes and subscribes, always appreciated. Comments as well, any type of interaction. And if you're just hanging back and watching, that's fine too. Just glad to have you here with me. Glad to share my gardening successes and sometimes failures with everyone else out there. And this is Dave saying thank you for watching and have a great day. Bye-bye.